Hello everyone, this is 899 so friends. Today we're going to be playing Tomb Raider 3. Now this is a really good game. Trust me everyone, it is brilliant. It's got new lighting effects. So yeah, it's got new effects in it. It's a lot better than Tomb Raider 1 and 2. I haven't even done Tomb Raider 1 and 2 walkthroughs yet, but I'll perhaps someday come up with a plan on doing them. I'll zoom out a bit because you can't see everything. Yeah, but that one makes it go a little bit too close. Maybe if I just move this there a bit, up a bit. There we go, that's better. Alright, so we're going to load the game. We're going to go on to new game now. So you go to my load game section. All there really is just up to area 51. So jungle, temple ruins, river ganges, etc. But what we need to do is we're just going to go on new game. Now there is no like intro video like there was on all the other games. This one you go straight on. So there is us. We're in India. We'll just go wait for the game to load. Okay. Now here is a slope. Don't take that. What you want to do is you actually want to come to your right and you want to jump here and then you want to come down this slope which is here, right? And now don't run and jump here, just do a standard forward jump here and there'll be a secret noise. Pick it up and what you will gain is a shotgun. Alright, you've got a shotgun. And that's the first secret of the level, and there's 2 bonus. Here are some music clips that go with it. I'm going to test sound with the pistols. It does actually sound quiet. I'll make the voice go up. That's better. That's better. Alright, now we can take the slope. But if you go backwards, you can flip back again. Land on this tree. Now, there's a monkey. You can shoot it if you want, but don't worry, they're friendly. But they won't be friendly in the second level, though. Second one, they'll be fiendish and horrible. Alright, the next thing we need to do is we need to find the perfect spot for us to fall. Because we have 2 choices. 1, land and fall to our death, or 2, end up to the slope of destiny. And we want to take, obviously, the slope of destiny. So what we want to do is we want to fall down about here. Okay, when we fall down to about there, we'll land here, which is where we need to go. And now you want to slope here and keep going straight. And if you feel inaccurate, just move yourself a little bit. Now I want to pick up shotgun shells, which will look like that. Now this game is a lot different from the others because you don't actually see what you've picked up. Okay? Now you can see a boulder, alright? And the moment you stand on anywhere around here, that boulder will start. But the moment it touches to this spot down there where I'm looking at right now, the large med pack, the boulder doesn't go up. So if you stand on it, it's detonated and you think, oh my god, I'm so dead. Even if you did, you wouldn't make it. But thanks to the makers, they made the boulder stop there. Right, and now what you want to do is you want to come over here and claim the second secret. And then be careful because I heard some of these are actually the ones to fall through. Now just take these ones. Here are more shotgun shells. And here is a save crystal, which is obviously a crystal. There's 2. These are what's mainly used to obviously save your game with. And that you have a limited amount of saves. And when you don't have any save crystals to use, you have to either complete the level or find a save crystal to use. But for me, I only use stuff if I know, because I played this game before, I only use it if I know that these bits of the level is going to be hard. But instead, these levels for Tomb Raider 3, I'm going to make them whole levels, so I'm going to let them go all the way through. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let them go all the way through from the start to finish. And I'm not going to put them in parts. No matter how long they take, I can have them up to as long as I want them to be up to. As long as I delete them after though, so I can save memory on my phone and put up more videos. So now we notice we claimed another secret. If we come over here, we'll claim some flares. Now there are two ways to light a flare in this game. You either just press the button for flares, or you press these two buttons at the same time and lights up a flare. Alright. Oh, I didn't collect it. Sorry. In this level, if you collect all the secrets, you get all the types of weapons you'll get. But if you come in here, you may notice something else laying on the floor. They are grenades. Now, you can't just toss them wherever you want. There is a grenade launcher, but you get it way later in the game. And now what we want to do is that we actually want to do... actually, come back over here. Now, you can take this way, if you want, into over there, but the problem is that this area here is quicksand, because you may notice that the mud looks wavy, because it's quicksand, obviously, and you're timed. If you just stay still, you'll sink. If you move around, you still sink. Anyway, so now what you want to do is now you want to come here and roll back, and now you may notice that there is a small med pack. Leave it and let the monkey grab it. Alright, if you follow it, it'll take you into this room to the right hand side. And it drops it, and it leads you to a switch. Thank you, little monkey. Pull it, it opens the door that we attempted to land on, but we'd failed. But you don't want to go back in here, because you're going to miss a small med pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swim in here with the piranhas. Just if you swim, you'll go quicker. It's down here. And now you go through this little slit in here. So I'm not that much of a good swimmer. Just like I said to Red Chronicles, I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to swimming puzzles. Because I always end up losing lots of it. Okay. Now we're there. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're going to climb out. There will be another distraction shortly, but just bear that in mind. I had to run up the stairs again. Okay. Now we want to come in this room. The moment we enter and fall, we cannot exit. And this switch here is going to detonate something behind, which is the spike wall. It'll only obviously detonate if we pull this lever. But if we survive, we will go into the room located behind the wall. And what you want to do is, after you pull, you're going to do this, get up, and you should see it appear on screen the moment it goes there, and just roll. Wait for the wall to be about there, and look. After it's done that, alright, I'll go do another distraction in a bit, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, distraction dismissed now. Hope I don't have any more. Alright, so we're going to pull this, and now it's going to detonate because you can hear a rumble. On screen, roll. Wait. Alright, now we can go. And in this game, this is the first game where Lara has the ability to crawl, sprint. So yes, those are the two new abilities. There could be some more over the game. Oh, zip wire as well, I forgot to tell you. Zip wire is a new ability. And no effect is that when you fire, you can see now smoke comes out. Alright, now we're going to enter this area, which is more of a jungle. And we're going to fight a tiger. Unpleasant. If we could get him. we go, got him. Alright, now we want to rush here because there'll be a monkey trying to nick our mid-pack. And we want to go get it before he does. I can hear him getting close, I can hear his breath. Ha! You didn't get it this time, sucker. Alright, how much is my voice sound effect things are? Because they seem to be a bit too loud. That's a bit too loud. Whoopsie! They forgive me. It's just one shot. You only get harmed by the others. Look, this is a good effect. Alright, so now we're going to pull this lever. It'll open the door, but also activate another boulder. Oh shit, now he's getting mental with me. Die, bitch. If you hurt me, I'll do even worse by killing. But I do feel sorry for the monkey. I really shouldn't have hit him. I do feel sorry for him. He looks so cute. I don't really see why I had to hit him. Besides, I'll be unfriendly in the next level anyway. The second level is hard, and it's quite long. Alright, now we're going to pull another lever to open up another door. Now we're going to enter a room with Tiger. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and get shotgun shells. Not part of a secret though. Oh, this is my favourite soundtrack. I love this soundtrack. It sounds so nice. Alright, so we're going to come out and now we're going to fight another tiger. The moment we step here. There he is. There's the old bitch. Oh, come get some! Ha, no health. I remember when Badass Games tried to do the tough challenge you get through without using any med packs. I like these music. Anyway, so I picked up some shotgun shells and there's Uzi clips here as well. Missed that. Just hope this one isn't after me. Don't you dare. Don't worry, I'll only attack you if you shot him. Alright, so the moment we actually come up on this area, we'll go get another tiger. And the best thing you can actually do is actually come up here so you can avoid him and just beat the shit out of him. Literally just fucking attack. There we go. And now we want to come over here and get some MP5 clips. The last time I played this game was actually about 2 years ago. So it was quite a while. I haven't played it at all in 2013. I actually think I might have played it during the summer holidays for last year. I've been playing it quite often around last year though. Because I actually like Tomb Raider. A lot. Alright, so now what you want to do is you're now going to access another area. Now you want to do run jump. Because if you just fall down you're going to end up in a shit pit. Not really, just a spike pit really. Alright, so now what we want to do is if you want to claim another secret, you must first come in here. Alright, so now we're here. We're just going to pick up a box of flares right underneath her arse. And some more MP5 clips on the other side. And then we want to come back. It takes quite a long time as well. We're going to do this and we're going to hop around. And then we're going to come here and collect some Desert Eagle clips. Desert Eagle clips, I don't think comes till later in the game. I think it's Nevada levels it'll come, I don't know. I'm not sure. Don't want to spoil the game for you lot. Oh, so we're going to come in here. We've got some more Desert Eagle clips. We've got 4 clips. There's 2 for each one. And now you're going to go inside this little room which spikes are in. And I know a little bug that they forgot to add in this, where if you stick to the far right, alright, until you can't move anywhere else, stick to the very right and press this and you don't take any damage. That's a good thing. And look, also another effect, fog. So there's a lot of new effects on the game. Well, I would like to camp and have a little sleep underneath there, but I wouldn't want to in case of the other wild animals around. Okay. So if we look at our stats, we've got 4 secrets. I know where the 5th and the last one is. I've just remembered where the 6th or 5th, the last one is. And that comes way later in the level after we pass 2 double doors, which will come later. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to come in here. Alright. There's a save crystal up there. You can get it if you want, but I'm not very interested. If you want to, you can actually save your game, which is what I'm going to do, because I'm going to try and figure out a way to get that save crystal that's up there. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to find a perfect spot for standing on. And hopefully that where we go doesn't take damage. Okay, now for free we've got a save crystal. Again, stick to the far right, nothing happens. So also keep the X button hold when you're trying to go near edges in case you accidentally fall off and you'll immediately grab. I'm bugging around here. See, if this is on the PC, that should be a health crystal actually, so that it would automatically save. And now we've got to think of a clever way to get back again. Be a clever clogs. Oh, it does the same thing as well. Okay, so now we're going to just walk across. See, if I die, for example, or I fall to my death, I can immediately just come back. See, if you walk across the spikes, they won't do any damage. Okay, so now we're going to jump here. Small med pack. The best possible thing is that when you start your level, the best thing that you could actually do is actually look at the stuff you got. Alright, you get 1 new weapon in here. If you miss that secret, don't worry, you could get the shotgun in the next level as well. That's the reason why they give you a new weapon in the first 2 levels, but it's not really important until perhaps the next set of levels. These are just starters. Okay. Now we want to come in here and we want to light a flare for the first time. And now we want to come here. And now we're going to pull this. Alright? And we've got to run. And we've got to literally sprint out into a little boulder trap. Wait for the boulder to pass by. Now if you hold the button again where you light the flare, you'll chuck it. You'll just toss it out. And very shortly it should be out. Alright, now the 5th secret is up here. And what that switch done was open up double doors. So over there's a harpoon, and over here, so there are some harpoons and a bunch of rockets. Now here are pretty much all the weapons that you get in Tomb Raider 3. Yes, I could just bite my nails. Very unpleasant thing. And also, there will be piranhas. If you try and shoot piranhas, you can shoot them all you like, but they just don't die. You know, all I can see is me, the boulder, and the monkey. The fable of the boulder and the monkey. And we're going to grab this. All I've got to do is actually take a look underneath and make sure it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. I'm going to just get down and just jump. And here, no damage taken. No, don't kill him. Oh, it's already dead. Don't worry though, because the pistols have unlimited ammo. Alright, let's see. Yep, we've got 5 secrets. The last set are in here. Now what we want to do is we want to come in here first. Hello. Pick up some flares and now we're going to just twirl around. And you're going to notice a little bit of a mystery puzzle. Ooh, misdirection. Anyway. Now here are 2 boulders. You may notice, of course, that there were 3 pathways. Meaning, as a result, there's supposed to be 3 boulders. But only 2 went. That is because that boulder doesn't come until you enter this room. And you think, oh my god, I'm stuck, I better leave the game and reload it. Don't do it. Because this room is actually one of the last secret of the level. Alright, it's down in this room. I'm going to let go and do that. And now we're in the last secret. I mean, not last level. That's ages away. So secret contains some more flares and a save crystal. Now the reason why we get flares a lot is because we're going to need them quite a lot in the next set of levels. And we have about 5 save crystals so far, which is a good amount. We need them. And now you could just do that. Grab, pull. And now we can take that mystery area again. And now we have collected all the secrets. And now we can just continue with our journey. So the mystery one is that. Okay. You've got to be careful because I heard piranhas could be in this area. I don't know as a definite there are. I'm just saying that there could be. Alright, so what we want to do is now you want to run and jump up here. And I don't know why there's a massive pole there, which looks a bit like bamboo supporting that tree. And we're going to jump and we're going to attempt to grab a ledge which is above us. And now we'll get this weird camera. If you press the button and load your weapons, it won't do anything. And you open a door over there. Alright, it's over there. And what we need to do is we actually need to drop here. And now what we need to do is we actually need to do a run and jump and a grab. You can attempt to run and jump, but I'm not sure if it'll work. I'm not sure. Just leave a comment if it does. But who cares? It's just a little jump. Or maybe it could be a jump for survival. I don't know. Okay, now this is the one that is one of the first areas. So if you mess up horribly, you've got to go all the way back again. So we're going to save over here. We'll save our game here, because if we fall in, all we have to do is just load our game back again. So if we mess up horribly, we're going to end up falling in the water, just like that, and end up having to go all the way back again. So we're going to just press the button and load our game back again. And when I'm back, now we're going to try again. Failed the first time, I don't want to fail twice. Turn right, we're going to take another zip line. I remember when I was doing this when I was a PGO. Now when you take zip wires, you have to hold the action button. Don't just simply keep hold of it. You have to press it. Hold of it. Now there's a crawl space on today. Go onto there if you want, but there's absolutely nothing in there, so don't even bother. And I heard there's also a few tigers as well. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to run and jump from one platform to another. Come and grab a save crystal. And now, one of these platforms is going to detonate a couple lions. We want to take the right path. Not right as in the path to the right. But you could detonate the tigers if you like. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try and take the wrong platform, which will spawn us tigers. If I could get some. So here, tigers are going to be spawning very shortly. And at the moment I can hear fuck all. Oh, sorry, but now all we've got to do is we've got to run and jump, not grab though. Run and we're going to jump and grab. We're going to check because I heard tigers could possibly be there. Okay, and now we can just hop and do that and slip under. And we're going to enter an area. Don't need a flare. Oh, this music really does annoy me because we're going to get that music all the way through the second level. And there's a platform which contains some flares underneath. We don't need them right now. We have like 41. We have 41 flares. And we have quite a lot. If we go to 41 and we'll pick up one, we'll immediately know how much you get per pack. If you look here, what I'm standing on is a pressure plate which will only support the puller thingy weight, and it will release a door on the next on this side over here. And there's a box of flares, but we're going to collect them at the end. And we're going to pull this, and it'll open up a hatch, which is behind the boulder. But before we do that, we'll go ahead and collect the flares first. There's 41. So there's 41. 49. So there's about 8 flares per box. If I didn't use that other one, we should have 50. Alright, so now we're going to fall back. And you see that the trapdoor is in here. But the moment we enter, it will shut. No, not really. Don't know where I'm going. Take this path in here, and you'll pop out the water here. And we'll pull the switch. This one, it'll open up the other door. This one is going to let the other place on the other side fill up with water. No, not really. I don't think so. And that will be the way to get us back in the other area. Let's get out of here. Let's rack it up the camera and make it look funny. So, now we can come in here. Back in here. This is the room we were in earlier, I think. No. Now we want to pull this switch, and that filled up the area with water. So now we're not going to spawn the tigers, which I funnily had in mind thought that was going to happen. But who cares? Okay. And now we're not actually going to have any tigers popping out. And now we can finally enter this room. And it's up here. So there's another ability she can do. Also, when she's about this high, she can still climb out like that. She can read me like a book. Another step back. And now there's an access ladder. Now I heard there's a bug where if you've been climbing and you press the button to draw your weapons, you keep firing, and then you see the bug comes up with the weapons in her hands. Here you think, oh, it's a dead end. Nope, it's just a little pathway. And now when you stand about here, you want to grab up here. You see there's Ganesh on the wall. And what this has done is that it's opened a door which takes us near to the end of the level. But first we need a key, which a stupid little monkey bitch is going to take. And now we can just go back in, but the problem is, of course, that I remember once I tried this and I died. So a bit careful. Plus, she doesn't make much of a fuss as well when it comes to her diving in instead of jumping, because she knows she's entering water. So now we're in a safe area. Now we're going to pop out here and we're going to spawn a tiger. I'm going to kill him. The shotgun, I think we'll try it. We'll see how it goes in the next level, because there is a character we really need to kill. But when we come in here, though, there's a tiger here, all nice and peaceful in his nice little home, and we're going to come in and intrude him. But when we actually go in the water itself, he doesn't even bother getting us, because he's a big twat. Now, we want to get up this ladder quick, because the moment we do, when we climb, and a monkey is to try and steal our key, and we've just got it off him. And that's a key to exit the level, and the end of the level is here. So Pepper's got a little quest actually, because you can see the third secret was way over there, and the end of the level's over here. So we just go fire our weapons at him. There we go, he's down. And now we come in, and come down, jump, 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 and injure key, and that'll end the level, and we'll go watch a little cutscene. Definitely sounds like thunder. And now all you have to do really is just walk your way into the gate. And you notice the bar, obviously basically seeing the cutscenes coming.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just...
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
all you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and breaking my brain up.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle is rooted enough rot into me. I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna die. Yeah. Die.
There you go, done in 29 minutes and 25 seconds was the level. The reason why it's up to nearly 34 minutes is because of the intro that happened. And we travelled 2.5 kilometres, used no health packs at all, 216 hits, and we done 261 ammo. We killed 8 enemies only, and found all 6 secrets. All that done in 29 minutes, 25 seconds. And that's going to end the level, and I'll see you all later. Bye.